We are at my not so favorite Red Barn lumber yard, and today we're getting some round post. Who's honking? We have the little mini excavator we're going to take with us to do a job. I also have my truck, the farm truck, loaded with post that Dan's going to work with on a few things. We got weed eaters, we got chainsaws, we have pump sprayers, mini chainsaws, pole saws. We have it all loaded up, and we're about to get out of here. We also have ourselves farm help. Show me some muscles. Let me see them guns. Oh my God. Guys, he's a track guy. He's a track kind of guy. I'm messing with him. You know I'm messing with you, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're okay with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm not mean to Chris. I did offer him coffee. And you don't want coffee?
No, sir. I had apple juice first.
He's had apple juice. Apple juice.
Apple juice is...
How old are you again?
I'm 17. Apple juice
17.
is the best breakfast. It's better than orange juice. It's better than coffee.
You ready
Apple juice is the way to go.
Are you ready to go work?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
I see 74 and a half.
74 and a half. All right. All right, so Kim and Dan are working on reinforcing the supports on this porch while Lou is busy doing what she's doing. Chris is watching, and he did carry these heavy blocks over here, so Chris has done something. And then I'm making sure that I document this. I got a skill saw. I have a skill saw, Kim.
I've got skills and I've got a saw.
All right, Dan has skills, Andy has a saw. So we have ourselves a skill saw. If you guys don't know, that right there is one of those mini chainsaws, and they are really, really awesome if you have enough battery to run them. Hold on. Is it not working?
No.
So just move your chain a little bit. Move your chain. There you go.
Look right here.
God. I've done tons of mini chainsaws. I love those suckers. All right.
Let's see if Kim was accurate on her measurement.
This is the big if. So we're putting that right there.
Perfect, Kim.
Oh, Kim. And then we have brackets. Dan, you gonna try to use one of these brackets?
Try to push it all the way. Yeah.
Let's
Because we're on an angle.
yeah, let's take.
Legs in my bag.
Kim has a bag. Look at Lou like sweeping as we're working, like sweeping right over our feet, sweeping.
You know what? Let's not do that. Let's go get an angle. Let's just do it right here. It's gonna be fine.
Guys, we're gonna make this work, and remember, we're not professionals here.
This is just so it don't fall.
We're just making sure the porch does not fall on us. We're looking for a level. Little Chris, though, says he has a level in his head. He's the most level-headed guy
Chris,
on the
it's close,
pro.
but it's no cigar.
Oh, Chris, you were wrong.
Now you got it this way, Chris.
Chris, Chris, we need perfection here. We've been worried about this side of the porch, because as you guys can see, the bottom of this, the original, has rusted right through, and now it just kind of hangs there. And the porch is very wobbly, and we don't want to collapse on it. So we're gonna go ahead and put a couple of brackets in there and put this 2x6 or 4x4 to hold it.
That's really, 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 really close. There we go.
I think they call that plumb.
Yeah.
Get my nail done.
All right, so the new 4x4s are set in place. They're solid, and now we can pretty much rest assured the porch is not going to come down on top of anybody, and that's wonderful. There's still the original bracket is here, and this one over here is fine as well, but it was this one over here on the end that had completely corroded and rusted off. And this end of the porch was starting to sag. So it's all back up now. It's nice and secured. Let's walk. Gotcha. What are you working on?
That piece you're standing on.
What is this, like just a part of
No,
the,
I'm doing that little part right there. That little, no, look, that little spot.
this nook?
Yeah, but on the other side.
Oh, I
It's
got you.
finished on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, hello there, Levi. What are you working on?
Nothing, I'm sitting like here.
Nothing, you're just sitting right there.
I'm sitting here lazy.
You're sitting here being lazy?
I'm lazy, don't do nothing.
You like doing nothing. What are you playing?
I'm listening to something on here.
Oh, you're listening to music? Look at Uncle Dan on that tractor. Isn't that pretty cool? Uncle Dan's a good tractor driver. You know that? Well,
My little fan is a making for him. Let's do it.
if you want a job, I can give you one, okay?
No. I'm making them for him. Let's just do it.
Did you hear him?
You said no?
Yeah.
No, you're lazy.
And what are you working on over here?
I am putting a puzzle together.
Oh, a puzzle.
Yeah. That's the game
Where's
that
Lou?
I'm telling myself.
Aren't you scared?
Of what?
Like mice or rats or anything? No?
No.
A house that's not been lived in for a long time? And then
They're
old
gone
furniture? You don't think that old furniture can be scary? Watch your elbow. Look. That was right there at your elbow.
Almost got me.
It almost got you, talking about ghosts and spiders and stuff.
I don't even know he's keeping this.
I don't either. I would be scared to keep old furniture. And you're doing drywall as well?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the pieces measured and cut for Kim to be able to.
And Kim's gonna tack them all up.
But I'm feeling that I'm going to be switched jobs because.
How did y'all make Lou become the cleaner? Lou, how did you become the
I
cleaner?
cleaned too, but then I got in the way.
Wow. Oh, you got in his way?
Dude,
All right.
at least.
So, sweet Brenly, be Grace. Everyone's inside working. Some of the guys are outside working. And what are you doing?
Sitting in the car.
Sitting in the car. Why? Because you're watching YouTube. You're not going to help us work?
Nobody wants a sink?
So the plan for today was just 4 hours. Get over here and everyone devote what they specialize in, their skill set. Dan jumped on the tractor and the lawnmower. Kim jumped on the drywall. Jamie and Lou both jumped on just kind of cleaning up a lot of the stuff that has not been cleaned. Uncle Dan dug a deep hole where Jake had his burn pile and pushed all of the boards that had nails and screws and all that stuff into that hole, stuff that would not burn. And so he's covering that up now. Little Chris is on the weed eater. And so you guys know that I hung the fence, the gate, I'm sorry. I hung the gate and put a couple of the H braces on today. And then I've also helped little Chris weed eat. I cut down, I used the pole saw and cut all of this, the low hanging limbs. And then I got the tractor and piled all of those up. And so ultimately there's a lot to do. There's a whole lot to do, like tons. But if anything, I feel like what we've done today was kind of caught Jake back up. We caught him back up. And so at some point you get overwhelmed. But guys, the thing is, everybody's overwhelmed. Everybody has projects. Dan and Lou and Kim are just, I'm gonna just use an expression, they're just balls to the walls on trying to get mom and dad situated with all that they got going on. And I don't like selfie mode. Let me turn this camera away from me. I see that you're videoing me while I'm videoing you. Why are you videoing me? Why are you videoing me for?
I'm not videoing.
You were videoing me. Let's walk around and peek on the inside and see what the ladies are up to. Wow, Lou, it looks so clean. Even for a house that's under construction, it looks clean. That's awesome. It does. Yeah, so Lou and Jamie, Kim, I know we're all so much alike in the fact that we can't work in the clutter. Kim and Jamie are still busy at drywalling. How goes it, ladies?
Good.
Who's gonna tape and float?
Not
That'll be something that Jake will enjoy doing. Are you still sitting here being lazy?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. And then, of course, brother Dan, my brother, Uncle Dan, is loading the tractor. He loves doing stuff like that. There's little Chris who's loading the weed eater. And we are about done with this day. 4 hours has come by and it went really fast. Look how nice the hole up front looks, where all that stuff is buried. And then, of course, it's funny because all of us have stuff buried in our yards from Harvey. So your entire house is buried in your side yard. So we're used to having pieces of our home buried in our yard. You guys know that my home and Lou's home and Tina's home, all buried there on our property. Yeah, out in the country, you don't have the same rules and regulations as you do in the city. And so you are allowed to bury stuff as long as it's not chemicals and whatnot. If it's biodegradable, it can be buried. And guys, I know what you're gonna say. Well, I don't think that a screw or a nail is biodegradable. Actually, they will. They will return to the earth. All alloys will at some point also return to the earth. No, this will grow over with green, pretty grass in no time. And Jake's yard looks wonderful. His front yard looks great. And we're about done with this day, friends. We are about done with this day. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you all for supporting Jake in his endeavors into eventually getting into his home.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.